Hello everyone, me Phone here, and I'm Son of Beast. As you all know, that the season of the NBA is officially done for the year. Now it's time to step into the postseason and get started for the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Who will be heading to the championship game of the conference, and in the NBA Finals? Find out once this game starts here in the first round. Let's get started on 2K Sports. Hello everyone, it's OJ, and this time it's day number 2. Welcome to another NBA playoffs. The first matchup we're about to be looking is the Sixers and the Nets. Right now, the Sixers have a 1-0 lead over the Brooklyn Nets. But there is a choice that might be happening here. If there is another way that they could try to stop the run, will it be said, can the Brooklyn Nets tie the game up? Or will the Sixers take the 2-0 lead as James Beard and their team have extension before heading to departure to Brooklyn? Find out once the game starts now. Standing from the side for the commentary I will have is Kevin Harlan, across with Dorsberg and Grant Hill, along with Grant Hill and Greg Anthony. And alongside will be David Aldrich here on the sideline. I'll be back with the halftime show after this game. See you all later for the post-game show, and after the halftime will be post-game. See you all later.
Coming right up, the 76ers taking on the Nets for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Nets, Sixers, and back in a moment for the tip-off. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, and the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey is able to play either guard spot. He says it's just basketball IQ and feel of the game. I pride myself on being a basketball player, being able to do both. I know when James is not in the game, I'll have the ball in my hands. I have to create for myself and for others. Kevin?
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. So the next starting five, we've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. D'Anthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now the pass to Embiid. Harden against
James Harden. Noel Embiid.
Harden just makes a difficult shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Count that one.
So explicit.
To the rack, making a
South Carolina Sixers number 12, Tobias Harris. His first foul. First team foul.
especially in the first quarter.
Nicholas Claxton's going to the line, shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. You know, if you're not going to the playoffs, how do you keep your spirits up as the season winds down?
Well, you can't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself because no other team is going to feel sorry for you. So you got to start thinking about next season. You got to start building. And and focus on getting
Sixer ball.
maybe a few more wins if you can.
Still Sixers ball.
Takes it from 10, and he hits.
Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid.
The power and more importantly the tenacity.
Now, here's Johnson. He's been playing a big part in their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball. And finds Tucker. 2 free throws.
Allen, Brooklyn, number 88. Nicholas Claxton, his first personal foul, first team foul.
Cross the Hudson back in 2.
BJ Tucker going to the line, shooting 2.
I think was the right move.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Both free throws good from Tucker. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. Passes it to Johnson. And here is Bridges to the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Johnson gets to Dinwiddie. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Harden. Feeds it to Embiid. And no good that time. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And the defense dodged him right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
In the corner, it's Harris.
Free ball, Tobias Harris. Harris. James Harden. Harden.
Harden's gone 0-2 from deep here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Finney Smith passes to Claxton to stop the drought. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection and Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
The 76ers leading by 7. Harris outside. Back to Melton. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Melton. Embiid trying to break loose. And they'll get another chance. And the
Joel Embiid. Embiid.
Big size use.
Nets trail by 9.
And I feel like one of the more underrated athletes.
Timeout, Brooklyn.
He
Brooklyn.
understands that teams are going to break 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. And he embraces that challenge.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of the team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
New substitution for the Philly 76ers. Number 5, Parker Harrell.
And Maxey subbed in for De'Aaron.
And number 0, Tyrese Maxey.
Taking a look at his
And number 4, Daniel House.
To stop the run, and it's good.
Ben Simmons.
And already they staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and control of the backcourt.
The pass to Harrell. Back to Harden. Fires the three.
Free ball, James Beer. Hurrah.
Right side Simmons.
Here's the play. 2 minutes in the first period.
He shoots off target from outside. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Out to the right wing. McDaniels gets to Harrell. Harden against Curry. Yes,
James Harden.
Taking a step slow here to start.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Back to Curry. To the inside. Here's Thomas. And contact.
Foul on Sixers, number 0, Tyrese Maxey. His first personal, second team foul.
Second team foul.
The Nets have shot just one free throw.
Cedi Thomas for Brooklyn Nets going to the line to shoot 2.
Free throw good, Thomas. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Harden. Passes it to Embiid. Harrell up top, guarded by O'Neal. And stolen by Simmons. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball together. They were all over.
Pass to Harrell. Good. It's
Harrell.
Just coming in, terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start to this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here is O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Harris, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes a three. And the 76ers get it back.
Joel Embiid.
With a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Thomas. Great touch.
Cedi Thomas.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
On deep. And he was able to put up.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So
Philadelphia 76ers 20 and Brooklyn Nets 8.
Lead by 12. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching 2K Sports.
Please welcome to court your Sixers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love
Spencer Dinwiddie.
let a little bit more go.
On the court right
Nick
now,
Cobb.
second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Harris. It's blocked. They retain possession. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. A putback.
Nick Claxton.
Puts it back up and in. Claxton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bridges against Maxey. It's over Bridges. A shot that time, not on target. The Nets go the other way with it. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. To Johnson, pocket 6. Dinwiddie outside. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. Philadelphia leading by 8. A floater.
Tyrese Maxey.
Knock down the teardrop.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. A baseline J. And there's
Cameron Johnson.
on the assist by Bridges.
With Bridges.
Setting up a quality shot is just textbook basketball.
On the pass to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Tucker finds Harrell. Back to Tucker. And he's
Other foul in Brooklyn, number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith.
points at the line.
His first foul,
Toughness on the roster.
first team foul.
Really knew they needed after last
At a line for
The
Sixer,
hope is
PJ Tucker.
Tucker is
Try the line for 2 shots.
them further this go round.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for the
New
next
substitution for the 76ers, number 20, George Niang.
and before
Number
you
18,
know
Shake
it, fell apart.
Milton.
This franchise
And number
is
8,
back from the
Anthony
ashes.
Milton.
Don't write off that front office just yet.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Shake Milton.
In this one.
PJ Tucker.
He's focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Dinwiddie and the call.
Sixer foul, number 12, Tobias Harris. His second personal. First team foul.
The present and the future. If you're a team like the 76ers.
Here in Brooklyn.
You should have 100%.
Spencer Dinwiddie going at the line, shooting 2.
Lead only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State
New
Warriors.
substitution for the 76ers, number 25, Daniel House.
Into win
House.
mode.
And the 76ers making a change here. House is checked in. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Milton. Back to Milton. Out to the right wing. Here's Niang. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Johnson. Boom!
Nicholas Claxton.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why Jensen, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MLB physical, get in position for the putback, and yeah, the defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Melton. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense.
Mikal Bridges has kind of proved the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Shot from 12. And
That's on foul on Sixers, number 17, PJ Tucker. His first personal, second team foul.
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly
Spencer Dinwiddie for Brooklyn at the line for 2 shots.
the free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And from college to the pros, Richard, you
New substitution change for the 76ers for BJ Tucker, number 21, Joel Embiid. Embiid.
And I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, and the feeling's mutual. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
And didn't have a single free throw in that.
2 minutes. 2 minutes in the first half of the period.
More of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Tucker. Melton kicks to House. Embiid trying to break loose. The shot by House is no good. Nets trail by 5. Now, here is O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen by Tucker. On the wing, Melton. Thomas covering. Here's Embiid.
Joel Embiid. D. Melton.
1:21 left in the second quarter.
Timeout, Brooklyn.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint. Keep him away from the basket.
The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. A moment that inspires. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. And by State Farm. Call or get a free quote today at 1-800-STATE-FARM. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Just a few minutes, we'll have a halftime show coming in for the first half of the game. As for the Embiid and their team, they got a great start here to try to push the pressure on. But for Brooklyn Nets in the second period are coming back down here by 7. Right now, as we will be standing by, it will be the tough one to try to make the decision. Right now, I will have is Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, and we'll be reporting here for the halftime show. Coming up after the game of the first half.
And for the Nets, there's a check in for Nicholas Claxton. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Embiid with the steal. Tucker inside. O'Neal's there. Tucker can't get it to go. Curry kicks to O'Neal. The Nets working the ball around now. Good work.
Say Thomas.
Thomas got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Embiid against Simmons. Embiid dishes to Tucker. There's the pass to Milton. Embiid with it. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside for Thomas. A 3-ball. Nails.
Sammy Thomas for 3.
And now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead. From the pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. To the middle.
Anthony Melton. Okay, Melton.
Rolled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's McDaniels. And that one released it.
That's the end of the first half.
And a close game.
Philadelphia 76ers 29 and Brooklyn Nets 25.
They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Sixers coach Doc Rivers, Doc, you've got to be pleased with the play of Joel Embiid so far. We'll see if that adjustment gets made, Doc. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
All right, let's have it go. Guys, all yours.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They were sitting on top with a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Momentum shifted quite a bit during the second quarter, as did their scoring, but they still hold a 4-point lead at the break. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for the rest of the team.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter, set to begin.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Post-game show will be underway after the fourth quarter. See you in just a bit.
Joining us, we put to the first half of a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets trail by 4. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Joel Embiid. PJ Tucker.
Right wing. Finney Smith takes it in with it. Stolen by Harden. Harris outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Claxton.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
It's tipped. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Melton finds Embiid. Inside. Good.
Joel Embiid.
This now in this one.
James Harden.
He's playing offensively. Some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. He's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple.
Now here's Embiid. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Here's Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
76ers lead.
Elias Harris.
On defense, he recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
They're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Putting it inside. Here's Claxton. 2 free
That's a foul on Joel Embiid. His first personal, first team foul.
And Harden was the first team to average 35 points
For Brooklyn.
and 7 assists in a season.
Nicholas Claxton going to the line is shooting 2.
Same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
The first free throw is good. And even with the ratings...
Substitution for the 76ers. Number 5, Raquel Harrell. Number 0, Tyrese Maxey. And number 20, George Ian.
On social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And so he makes both from the line. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harden the pass to Niang. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Johnson. Harrell kicks to Harris. Misses for 3. Nets trail by 8. Johnson down low, guarded by Harden. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Harris against Bridges. Lots of room. That one's not going to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Maxey finds Harris. Here's Niang. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Harden. And
James Harden.
the bad guy.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Pass to Johnson. To the right side. Throws it up high. Times for it. And to the
Sixer ball.
touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover.
Substitution for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 20, Ben Simmons. Number 31, Seth Curry. And number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And it's Jake Milton in for James Harden. The Nets also changing it up. Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The 76ers leading by 10. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes of the third period.
DeRozan in Chicago.
Brooklyn foul. Number 21, Zadie Thomas. He has his first personal. First team foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
J.D. McDaniels. Taking 2 shots for the free throw line.
And that one misses.
New substitution for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And then for Brooklyn,
Number 25,
O'Neal comes
Daniel
in
House.
for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA, who averaged at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. And
Steph Curry.
the assist by Thomas.
This is my Senny Tosman.
Distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here's Milton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 107 left in the third. 14 feet away. Now the pass to House. On the wing, Milton. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets trail by 8. Curry looking it over. There's 39 seconds.
Royce O'Neal.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Now, here's Maxey. Kicks to McDaniels. It's to Milton. Over Curry. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Man, this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how this plays out.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
As I'm fouling Brooklyn, number 00, Royce O'Neal. His first personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the floor for the Sixers, number 21, Joel Embiid. Embiid.
Outside, Maxey, Hilton.
That's the end of third quarter.
It's Philadelphia.
76ers 31 and Brooklyn Nets 31.
Where they've gotten their best production tonight. And right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime drop ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Ben Simmons. Joe Harris is out there with Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now, here is Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. That one.
Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid.
Sixers lead by 8.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Bridges dishes to Harris. Here's Dinwiddie. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Melton. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Harris passes to Claxton. And Embiid with the block. To the paint. Here's Harris.
So Harris. Anthony Melton.
Timeout called.
Line of Brooklyn.
Of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Coming up just later right now at the moment, As right now, we have another matchup to give this thing a little credit run, as we got the Bucks and the Raptors back at the Fiserv.4. The next commentary will be up here, which will be Son of Beast, and across on the other hand, we have this paintbrush, and in a third contestant for part of our crew of a commentary will be Life Ray. Now, there is one way to say the Sixers are doing really well to keep the team. Hopefully, and by the other hand, we'll have to find out if Ben Simmons has definitely made that one a great shot. Hopefully, Joel Embiid can talk to him and says how well has he been doing with the team. Well, might be coming in for that. I probably would understand how if you're going to go for it again, but I don't know. Maybe you might get it. Well, that might be a choice off. Might be an options here. No questions asked. I don't have nothing else to encourage them, but yeah, definitely doing as much as they can. That'll be coming up for the next game right after this. Back to you, Kevin.
So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Ben Simmons. And Johnson subbed in for Joe Harris. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there.
Thank you, David.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Milton. Back to Tucker. Here's Harden on the wing.
Rebound, Dave Beer.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
To the inside. Claxton. That's it.
Nicholas Claxton.
Johnson.
His
Gavin
shot
Johnson.
is on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
The pass to Milton. Harris against Johnson. Harris outside.
Tobias Harris.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia leading by 13. Pass it to Tucker. Now Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Claxton. Johnson outside. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges trying to free himself up. Johnson's shot is off. Now the 76ers with it. Big run right now going from 11-2. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden.
2 minutes in the fourth quarter period.
The pass to Tucker. From 18 feet away. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots over Dinwiddie.
James Harden.
14 points.
Joel Embiid. I'm out Brooklyn.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. State Farm. Call or get a free quote now. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by your local Kia dealers. A moment that inspires. For the better players inbounding, 50-33 is the score. As right now, the Sixers are gaining up to pressure the 2-0 lead to try to maintain their way. They've got a lot of advantage out there, trying to make that one a lot of court shots in between for the zones. Kevin, all for you.
Creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Harden. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. Shooting foul.
That's a Brooklyn foul. Number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith. It's his second personal foul.
The play in turn.
First team foul.
Were you skeptical when it was first
For the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. They're in the line, shooting 2.
Team should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots in 7. There's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Maxey hits them both. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
Utah water ball.
Stopover.
Three-pointer.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle.
Joel Embiid.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the
Joe Harris. Great.
game away in style.
And over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Now here's Harden. 27 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Now here's Tucker, guarded by O'Neal.
P.J. Tucker.
These players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it down on the defensive end. That's a good sign for
Royce
his team.
O'Neal for 3.
So it's Philadelphia.
That's the end of the game, there, folks. Your final score is the 76ers 56 and Brooklyn Nets 42.
Here at home, they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
We've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the floor of the offense, and my teammates were fouling it, so I just not done some shots.
Well, they were smart to look for you, man, because you had it going on. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
All right, Kevin, thank you very much. As right now, the Brooklyn Nets have already just gotten demolished up here for the first 2 games here at Philadelphia to face against the Sixers. Right now, the Sixers have already got maintained in a way, as right now we have a 48% for the field goals. 3-pointers were carried out behind for 29% for the Nets, along with the free throws 89%. Fast break points was 2. 36 for the Philadelphia for the points in paint. Second chance points was for the Nets, and bench points was 24. Assists was the only way that had turned out to be one of the bestest, that they have passed it all over around, with offensive rebound, defense rebound, steals, and the block. That was Embiid that did turn out 3 blocks. Wow, I like that one. That was one of the best displays in our defense for Philadelphia 76ers. And right now, turnovers was only 5. Points off. Really didn't have to turn anybody around. Team fouls were only 4 for Brooklyn. Dunks was 4 for Sixers, and biggest lead 19. And time of possession was 12-21. So great job for the Sixers. They have the extension lead of the series 2-0. Now time to close it off with the 3-star players of the game. Right now let's head over to the third star. As we take a look from here, we have the process advantage to have that one look. This one goes to Nicholas Claxton with 10 points, 8 rebounds, and the block. Only for the first quarter that did turn out, and 2 dunks, 1 in forward, 1 in reverse. I mean, that was very tough. Implayable, maybe be inbound, could be. Another one with a so-so. Second star of the player. This one goes out. Another one to take the advantage of it, and they have it all. That's James Harden, the Beard Man. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and took a steal. 21 performance effort, did really well that he can. After that one, really had turned away to be one of the top of the players. He's definitely on a hot hand since tonight for this game. And for your number 1 star, goes to the process, the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid. 18 points, made a great 16th rebounds of the game, and only 2 assists. He made an incredible 3 blocks. This one here, then the other one from the other angle, and turned out with a step. 2 assists in the game and 1 steal. And he made 3 dunks in the performance run. Every block angle, he made it all. Well, that's going to do it here for today. That ends for the first one for the Sixers and the Nets. Coming up will be the Bucks and the Raptors back at Fiserv Forum. And it will be the next game approaching underway soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope you appreciate this first game. If you're tuning in to the second game, it'll be underway shortly. Peace out, everyone, for a while as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style. This is OJ, and we'll see you for the next one. Take care, everyone.
If you don't, somebody will.